How's it going, everyone? So with January wrapping up, we're going to go over my must-play games that are dropping in February. All of them are co-op games except for one. I'm sure you guys know what game that is, but without further ado, let's get into this list. Let's go! So first game we have here that is dropping on February 12th. It's not a release, it's an update. Absolum is getting the 1.1 update, adding a bunch of different content, adding challenging modes, adding modifiers. So much more is coming for this game, and if you guys have not played Absolum yet, what are you doing? It's a blend of beat 'em up and roguelike elements. So if you're a fan of beat 'em ups, if you guys are a fan of roguelikes, this game is going to be for you. Update is dropping on February 12th, and let's keep our fingers crossed that crossplay comes with it as well. Alright guys, on to the next one. So Blazblue Entropy Effect X is dropping February 12th, just alongside Absolum as well. If you guys are into beat 'em up games, if you guys are into roguelikes, if you guys are into fighting games, I believe Blazblue Entropy Effect is going to be right up your alley. There is so much to say about this game. I played a bunch of this on PC. You guys could get this on PC, but it is dropping with a new story and coming for consoles on February 12th. So if you guys haven't been able to play this because it was locked behind PC or mobile, you guys can play this on your console February 12th. I'm definitely excited. Definitely gonna put the hours in, and hopefully there's crossplay. They said there was crossplay because I really don't want to buy it again for my PlayStation 5. I own it for PC. I'd rather just play it there and play with my buddies that are gonna get it for PlayStation 5. Next game we have here is Towerborne coming to 1.0, officially launching for consoles and getting out early access. I think the biggest thing about this game is that it is going from the free-to-play model. It is no longer going to be a live service game. This is going to be a paid game with content in it. A beat 'em up game, in fact. So if you guys like beat 'em up games, if you guys like the RPG role, this game is going to be for you. And it's up to 4-player co-op as well. As of the launch, you get to pick 4 different weapon types, and you could just switch between those weapon types as well. But you do have to keep in mind that if you do switch weapons, you do have to level them up individually. Something like what Final Fantasy 14 does. They're just essentially job classes that you have to level up, but you have the freedom to switch between weapons anytime you want. You just have to keep that in mind. You don't have to create a new character at all. But this is going to be a 4-player co-op beat 'em up RPG. I think it's amazing that it is going to be a box price game and not just a live service game, that we get to challenge ourselves, get different cosmetics, get different armor types, get different weapons. I think this game is going to be something special because it has gone through a 180 in early access and only has gotten better. So if you are a beat 'em up fan and like complexity, depth in your beat 'em ups, Towerborne is going to be your game, and this game is releasing on February 26th. All right, guys, on to the next one. So the last game on our list is going to be Resident Evil 9, the only game that doesn't have co-op. But I would really love to see in future Resident Evil games that we get a co-op feature in a Resident Evil game again. We had it in 5, we had it in 6. 6 is crazy. 5 was a masterpiece. I really hope that we get to see it again. And with this like new theme about horror and adding action together, I think that'll be a good blend for a co-op game as well. But Resident Evil 9 is dropping February 27th. What can you say? Leon is back and looking more badass than ever. So I'm super excited about this game. Let me know if you guys are Resident Evil fans. Super pumped about Resident Evil Requiem, aka Resident Evil 9 dropping. It's going to be a blast for sure. So to our honorable mentions, we have Nioh 3. I know a lot of people love the Nioh series. I enjoy the Nioh series as well, and I love how they add co-op features to this game. More Souls-like games need to do that, but Nioh 3 is coming out February 6th, so let me know if you guys are going to get this game, and let me know if you guys are pumped about it. Last game that we have on our honorable mention is going to be Reanimal, dropping February 13th. If you guys are into horror, if you guys are in for suspense, Reanimal is going to be the game for you, and you can play co-op. You and another friend could play this together. If not, you could play the game solo and kind of control 2 of these characters. All right, guys, Reanimal, February 13th. It's going to be a crazy packed month for sure. All right, guys, so that's the list. Let me know what games you guys are excited that are dropping in February. What games are you going to play? Leave it in the comments below because I would love to hear it. Maybe I missed a game that you guys are super pumped about that is dropping in February, and I would love to read that. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully I highlighted some games maybe you didn't know about that were dropping in February. A lot of big games. We got some 2 beat 'em up game updates that are dropping, and just a bunch of co-op games as well. A bunch of games that you could play together with your friends. I'm kind of leaning towards those games more of having that fun shared with another person than rather just diving solo into the game, you know, having that camaraderie, having that experience with someone else, I think makes gaming that much better. At least for me, at least. All right, guys, hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, give it a thumbs up, give subscribe, and if you guys want to stay in touch when I do drop content, click that bell notification down below because it will mean a lot to me. You guys are awesome. Stay amazing. Until next time, peace.